Hi, I'm Meg Patton at AFCEA West 2015, here with Rusty Sailors, CEO and President of LP3-SecurIT.
Yep. Thanks for having us.
So we're here in PlugFest in the Innovation Zone, and there was a competition. Can you tell me a little bit more about that competition within PlugFest?
Right, Plugfest. We've done quite a few of these. I think this is like the 15th Plugfest competition. I think it's about the 8th one that I've been involved with. And what's really cool about Plugfest is that some teams come together, or some people come together, and form teams to try to develop solutions very, very quickly, just in a few number of days. That's what the competition is all about.
Okay, and what was the competition prompt this year? What were they supposed to do? And you were a judge.
Oh yeah, I was a judge, and I also got to help mentor from a cyber perspective.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. So we created a scenario in which basically there's an attack on an island. This is like in the future, maybe 15 years from now or something like that. And so there's a lot of changes in technology, but changes in politics. And so this is like a 3-day exercise, and we work with Army Cyber Special Operations folks.
Okay.
Chief Winter, for example, is the top Army cyber guy.
Wow.
And so we worked with him for about 6 weeks before the one that we did in Augusta to develop this whole scenario. So it's very realistic on the network layer and on the kinetic layer, meaning that we're looking at it from a cyber network perspective, but we're also looking at it as a geospatial. What does it look like on a map, right? So over a 3-day period, some bad things are happening on the island. The people that are running the island are asking U.S. forces to come in and help them. So that's basically the scenario, is that as the U.S. forces come in, they deploy on the island, and then they try to take the bad guys out.
Oh wow, that sounds super intense.
It's very cool. Yeah.
But also a great way for these students to learn.
Right, exactly. So what they have to do then is they have to come up with, first of all, they have to form teams within the people that show up to participate. And then they actually have to define a problem that's going to help the commander, for example, address and resolve an issue to try to be successful during that 3-day campaign. So that's the challenge, is like, how do you write an app, define a problem, framework an application, and then build that application over 3 days, and then show it to the judges at the end of that 3 days as something that is just about done and ready to be used.
That's a quick turnaround.
I know, isn't that cool?
Great. And so you're a judge. What are you looking for when you're looking at these various presentations?
Well, that's kind of part of it, is when I say that they form teams, we're really looking for them to form teams. Where there are some really bright people that come into these competitions. What we're really looking for is, like, how do these teams form between academia, the military, and industry? But also, how do these individuals come together and work as a team? So some of the things that we're looking for is, like, how do you interact with other people, get their ideas, and then together come up with a solution in a very short amount of time?
Teamwork is key.
Teamwork is a big deal.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So thank you so much, Rusty.
Appreciate the questions and appreciate being here.
Likewise.